EA have released Reinforced Evolution. Now, it does give them a little bit of a dribbling and aggression stat. They get Enforcer as a white playstyle. Then they get Enforcer Plus as a secondary playstyle. Composure, balance, ball control, press proven, technical, and bruiser. Now, Enforcer is an interesting one because basically if you hold down left trigger or L2 when you're running with the ball, it is going to push them off. Like the big strikers, like the Gyökereses, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo, they have got that type of body type. I'm sure Sorloth is another example, right? Those type of big strikers are great for it. What you don't want to do is give it to somebody like Foden. It's just an absolute waste. I'm sure some of you know this already, but I want to basically reiterate on this. Now, Bruiser's actually quite nice. It's a shame Enforcer's not, because I'd honestly look for giving this to either a big striker or mainly your defense or CDM. For the likes of Darren Neves or Leao, it's an absolute waste. Don't bother. I think a player with no play styles at all is also a waste, unless it's in those positions we spoke about. So the best players, like Rishi, for example, is a good example because he's only 5'11", but having the intercept and being a DM, yes, I don't think he's still the best of the best to go for, but giving him technical bruiser with Enforcer, he can hold the ball up better while holding down left trigger or L2 on your controller. Or if that, he can push players off the ball with Bruiser. Now, I still think Bruiser Plus is better for that, but not bad. Another interesting one would be Gaia. Again, giving him the Enforcer Plus, not a terrible shout. Just helps him out if you're looking to hold the ball. And I know it sounds a bit horrible, but to time waste, essentially, is what this is for. Blin's another one. Again, not having anticipate. You want to be careful with a bit of fullbacks. Not bad to go for. I wouldn't go for Henry, of course. None of these attackers. Messi's a waste, for example. Wanyeri's a waste. Anybody here? Cabal's an interesting one. Again, depending on where you're playing him. If you're playing him as a left back, yes, you could definitely consider it. Again, he would end up getting Bruiser. Kind of what I'm looking at here. The white playstyles more than Enforcer Plus. But you can see that. Even greater strength when performing shield dribbles and access to unique shield dribbling. So basically, when he has the ball, he's great at holding off of it. So that's what you're kind of looking for. These are better for attackers, like I say, the big strikers, because if you're running through on goal and you're trying to hold off a defender, you just tap left trigger or L2 and you're going to get the space. But unfortunately, I just don't have any of the big strikers available. We will have a look on foot.gg in a second, but I'm not entirely sold on this evolution. I think it's kind of, I wouldn't say awful, but it's not the best one we've had. That's for sure. If we were to have a look on foot.gg now, so as you can see, they're saying use Thierry Henry. I don't know about that. It's the void. I actually agree for once on this. We have a look at evolve players and remove the chains. Like these attack. Well, El Warad I probably would avoid again. In terms of an attacker, yes, it would make sense, but he's just not big enough. The same for Chiesa as well. Not great. Rishi I do like we spoke about. There's got to be a tool. I just don't understand what this either is for, to be honest. I really don't. Balde would avoid because he gets no play styles. Rashford's the same thing as well. We don't want Enforcer and those players unless they have another one. Cuadrado is the same. Nuno Mendes is an interesting one because, again, having the quick step with Anticipate Jockey, I don't mind that as much. If you're using him as an attacking fullback, that would make sense. Like they're using Foden, which I think is hilarious because, as an example, we said not to use. You got to remember, they do get Bruiser as a white playstyle. So, again, you could use that on someone, but I just don't like having Enforcer on a player. You could even be really smart and gamble it on the Jimenez, and if he gets max points, you're going to get a nice upgrade with him, and then it will replace the playstyle anyway. But that's a gamble for you guys to go for. I don't think I'll go that far myself. There must be a big striker in there I'm missing. Kolo Muane, the showdown card, if you got that, it's okay. Tells okay again as a striker. Muller, it's all right, nothing crazy. Dewsbury Hall, again, another similar situation. After that, we are down in the trenches. Let me know who you're going for with this. Are you even bothering going for this? And I will catch you in the next one.